Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and we are back with more of The Dame Was Loaded.
1/4.
As you can see, we are already on our way. We have restarted the day. We know what we need to do, which includes dropping off the tuxedo to be cleaned as early as possible. So we are zooming through this first part in order to make sure that it all gets done.
Warehouse. Tell me, Angela, what have you got?
I'll get it.
Here we go. We know what the clues are. We're going to make it happen.
Evidence like this. Police rep Mickey, a piece of...
There we go. A piece of charcoal will never be missed. Phew, man, that tuxedo gave us the runaround, quite literally, last time. It was pretty rough, especially after I felt like we were doing really well. So, at least, though, we have a clear path forward, like I said at the end of the last episode. And if you missed the previous stream, or any of the previous streams, absolutely head on over to my YouTube channel, which is linked below here on Twitch. And then you'll be able to check out all of the previous episodes of this and my other series.
Tell me.
We're going to go through and grab this information here.
Stay out of...
Okay, now the main thing is, at this point, I have already been to the barber's shop. I have dropped off the raid roster to Mac. We've dropped off the tuxedo. We've got the evidence from the police station. We got to go to the newspaper office and find a few things out, and we have to remember while we are here to do the mustache and the makeup before we go to pick up the tuxedo. That is critical because that's how I screwed it up at the end of last time on our final attempt.
Copy what?
All right. That little inventory screen. Okay, Ralph.
Copy.
And let's see. They don't know anything about Red or Mickey. Okay, so now we should not need to fool with the ticket. We're going to double check our makeup here.
Frank.
Okay, looks like we're still good. So now, we have to do the Gabriel Knight thing. We're going to take this hair. We're going to make a fake mustache.
So long as I don't sneeze.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. We're going to check our watch. Okay, it is almost noon. So, we dropped off the tuxedo as early as possible with the makeup. And with the fake mustache, we should be able now to go back and get it. I'm hoping. We don't have anywhere else to go. So, and I don't remember anything from last time that we need to do here because we didn't have to alter the ticket. That has to be, that's some kind of alternate thing, and I'm guessing that if we did not pick up Carl Brewer's tuxedo, we would use that to steal the other one. So... okay, the newspaper office it is. Alright, it's noon. They probably don't have it cleaned yet, but we can check it out. Let's see how quick they can make it happen. Oh.
Not ready.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, we're going to wait a little bit. There we go. It's 3 o'clock. Surely it's ready now. Let's double check.
Yes.
Laundry. Cleaned and pressed.
There we go. Okay, so we have all of the puzzle pieces. Let's head back to our office.
Back at... someone.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Now, we cannot sleep, unfortunately. We cannot take a siesta. We will just have to manually wait. So let's wait until about 6 o'clock. He should be able to put the suit on now.
Now I look just like Brewer.
Okay, excellent. So let's head on over to the club. The Blue Angel.
I know that address. I'm pretty tired.
That's okay. You'll be able to sleep soon enough.
The sign.
Okay, now, we are going to have to wait. We found out that it opens at 7. There we go. Let's head inside.
You here for band rehearsal?
Hey,
All right.
go down there.
And we know we need
These will
to
keep my
disguise
tux clean.
ourselves.
I'm ready to do some dirty work.
Here we go, a double disguise. Let's head inside. There was nothing else here of interest. Big Joel himself.
Time.
So, that was Big Joel Jones.
All right, let's raid
No
his
man
office.
has grown too successful when he doesn't recognize his own janitor. Animal.
Okay. Don't think there was
Hunting
anything else
trophies.
here. We need to
A
look
man.
at these to make sure that we get the
Big Joel.
address or
A
name.
monk. It's the place.
Yeah, there we go, of his
It's not locked.
his cabin.
See. GG.
Gigi, Frankie,
Frank.
and Big Joel himself, I think.
If I were a lot of.
And we want to find out about
Let
thumbs
Mac-
not working for him. And I think that that might be
Let's
it, other than
Randall.
red. There we go. That's what we needed. And now his desk.
If I still.
Here we go. This was my Galaxy Brain idea from last time. There we go. That's what we need. I think everything else here is immaterial, we discovered. Okay, I get...
I'm not here to fight crime.
Okay, well, we can just leave then.
Hey, I thought you were the singer.
He's a singing janitor.
So, that's Big Joel's next insurance payout. I dropped the overalls in a bin. The work was okay, but the conditions were appalling.
Okay. So now I think we are caught up with where we need to be. We've got Red's receipt
A
here.
receipt.
And we have this periwig note. And of course, if you were here for the previous stream, then you know that this was mentioned by Mac, who is a bookie as well as a barber. This should be a good bet that will make Gigi some money. So we are going to head on over to Jake's joint. And when we went there before, because we had to wait a day on the tuxedo to be cleaned, we were able to get into the nightclub and do all of this, but it turned out that that race had already been run. So now, let's find out. This is the earliest we can possibly get this information. Let's take it to Gigi and see if he'll actually if he'll bite.
Jake's.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, I did. Then.
All right, I'm skipping all of this because, of course, it was in the previous video. Now, starting now, I will not be skipping anything because if this works, then going forward from here is where everything is going to be new. This is where everything diverges. If we've done this correctly, this is where we start to move forward again.
You might make some sense of this. Big Joel lost it.
Periwig's running in race 8. If this is a Joe fix, then I'll be in the money. Meet me here after the race. If Periwig comes on voice, I'll tell you a hot tip myself.
Okay, so it looks like that worked. Because last time he did not say that. Last time when we got it to him, of course, he was like, this race has already been run. I need cash. So, okay, so we are set up to meet Gigi here tomorrow night, he said. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, That's a big load off of my shoulders. Yeah, exactly. It's something. That's a big weight off my shoulders because now the game can move forward once again. There's nothing else that we can do here. Go ahead and head out to the car. Oh, wee. Okay, so now at this point, it is late enough in the evening that there's not really anything else to be done. I think that probably starting tomorrow, we're going to have to head over, look through the newspaper, and we're going to use the clues that we got tonight to find out exactly where that cabin is, where they're presumably holding Frankie hostage in exchange for the diamonds. But we can't do that tonight. Everything's closed, so, you know, Scott has already said that he's tired. We're just going to head back to the office. Hopefully there won't be any surprise cutscenes this time, as there have been the last couple times.
Back at my office.
Oh my.
The office is too damn quiet. I can hardly stand to be here.
Could you please get your hat up there? I'm going to pick it up at... Whoa!
My hat. The shadow of the hat and coat must have looked like me, but with more personality.
Oh, that actually made me jump. I was literally about to say, oh, whew, okay, I've got the vapors, my heart is racing. Yeah, so I was actually in the middle of saying, I want to put that up there every time now because the last time, like, that seems to be, yeah, they're really out to get us. Whew, I'm coming down. The last time that we failed to get it up there, that's when Ralph got shot. That whole misunderstanding thing. So, phew. Yeah, I guess it's like Scott said. It made a silhouette, so when he put the hat up there and the coat, like with the light of the lamp behind it, from the other side of the window shade, it looked like a dude. Okay, so last stream, when we were not able to get the periwig note to Gigi on this first night, then after we attempted to give it to him on the following night, which is... goodness gracious. What even is today?
4 days to find the diamonds.
Okay, so today is the 3rd. So on the night of the 4th, when we came back and we had failed to, to figure that out, we got shot and killed through that window. So this must be another confirmation. This is very validating, even though it's also very surprising, because this means... I feel like we can save it here. I'm going to go ahead and... Whew-wee. Okay, This means that we are making appropriate progress. Because we didn't get shot and die. So, you know what? That's great. Okay, let's see. I lost track of what we were doing here. We need to take the tuxedo off because we don't want to be wearing it. Here we go. Let's see. You know, will we need that for something? I don't know if I should just leave it here or take it with us. I mean, that keeps it in storage, but we've got room. What we probably don't need is this note. I am guessing that this has served its purpose, and we can put it in there with Ralph's keys and Frankie's notepad. I'm not 100% sure what else we need. I don't want to put the needle and thread away because we haven't found a use for that yet, but it seems important since the game gave it to us. Now, of course, there were a lot of things in Disc 1 that we are now missing, that were taken from us in the transition. that I thought were going to be important, and they wound up not doing anything because we either walked past those puzzles or we solved them in a different way. Like, I'm still convinced the stethoscope had something to do with the safe in Louise Creel's apartment. My guess is that if you don't find Dan's notebook in the railway locker, you can use the stethoscope to figure out the combination because you don't actually have it written down. So I don't know that for sure, but likewise, same thing with the needle and thread. It's not come up yet. We may have moved past that puzzle. We may have solved it in a different way, but I'm going to hang on to it because I don't know what it's for. I thought it would have something to do with the tuxedo, but it doesn't seem like it does. I think I'm also going to take a gamble and leave the fountain pen behind, because the fountain pen did stay with us from disc 1, but we know that we could use it to change the laundry tag in order to, like, steal that other tuxedo or something. And we are past that puzzle now. We have a clean tuxedo. We shouldn't have to go back to the laundry again. And because we had Carl Brewer's tuxedo, we couldn't do anything with that other one anyway, so that turned out to be a dead end. So I'm going to leave the fountain pen for now. That gives us 6 spaces for other items. So unless we find a real treasure trove, I think that we should be good for a while. Okay, so here's our plan. Tell me if you have a better idea or if you disagree. I'm going to go ahead, because I made a couple of changes here. I'm going to save this. There's our safety. We're going to sleep, because it should be late enough at night. Yeah, okay, so this should be 8 p.m. I'm going to wait a little bit to make sure that he actually goes to sleep and doesn't just take a nap and then wake up at 5 a.m. or something useless like that, because we've done that before. Then tomorrow, regardless of what else we do, we need to go to the newspaper, and we need to see if we can find the address to Big Joel's cabin. Depending on what happens there, we will move forward, because if we have the address, I'm assuming it's going to show up on the map, and then we'll need to go there. But we also have some other, like, information that we haven't followed up on yet. For example, we have new clues now that put, like, Louise at the scene of Angela's death. The scene of her murder. I would like to know more about that. I want to go back and talk to her and see if she's in on this a little bit deeper. Like, maybe she'll open up more now. Because we have gone and talked to Joel. We've done what she paid us to do. Then we've got to go and meet Gigi at Jake's joint. And then from there, we will see what happens.
Siesta time.
It is not siesta time. It's sleep time.
It wasn't the noise that woke me. It was the silence. No one was lighting a cigarette. No one was snoring. No one was creaking back in his chair. No one was there. No one but me. When I woke up, the pillow was hairy. My mustache had worn off. I woke up with my face smeared across the sheets. My makeup had worn off.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, is maybe the reason Dan is still out there, because it seems like Dan is the one who shot Ralph. So, based on the description, like the guy in brown. So I'm wondering if maybe the title to the game is a clue. Remember, the dame was loaded. And Dan's sister said that's an awful lot of money. So it sounded like she didn't have a lot, even though Dan was sending money home. But if Louise has got the diamonds, it could be the other dame. So perhaps. Okay. I don't think that there is anything else that we can really do here. Whoops. No. Let me check our watch. 11 in the morning. Slept a little bit longer than I wanted to. Okay. So, let's go to Max because we always do.
Back at Max.
We want to see what the headlines are.
Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
August 4. Morning edition.
Okay, this is the
Boy
headline from before
7
that I remember.
Dead in drain. Seems a kid was fished out of a storm water drain. He'd been missing for 2 days. Police are investigating reports of a man acting suspiciously near the drain.
I wonder if it's because they hid the diamonds down there and that's why they were in the sink. Or maybe they flushed the diamonds down the sink in the Palm Tree Motel and he was trying to, like, he was looking down in the storm drain to see if that's where they came out. Hey, and that would explain why there was a diamond in the pipe, right? That's like something I just thought about. Not sure if that's true. Not sure if there's a connection, but you never know. And yeah, see, you're thinking the same thing as me. I feel like Louise is one of those femme fatale types, so she definitely knows more than she's letting on, for sure.
Towel time.
Let's see what he says
I had the mayor
today.
in here for a shave yesterday.
Did you cut him?
Nah, I didn't cut him, but I charged him a quota. Rich folks tax.
I like Mac's style. Let's see if he gets a phone call today.
Do you believe it?
Believe it, I was expecting it.
8 to 5 tops. Sorry, favorites are like that. Finished. Have a nice day, Scott.
Okay.
Mac is always worth a nickel. Most mornings my hands shake too much to hold a razor.
Now, if we screw anything up here, I am going to assume that it has to do with the time, because I did wait and then we woke up a little bit later than usual. I don't like getting started at 11 a.m. as much as I like getting started at 7 a.m. Not in real life, but in this game at least. So we've lost like 4 hours of time there. I'm almost tempted to load it and start back over earlier now before I've done a whole lot. You know, I think I might do that.
Back at...
I think that I shall, just
Hey,
to
Ralph, what do you...
just to avoid having anything happen, because I want to have the whole day. And I don't want to spend a whole lot of time going back and forth if we can avoid it. Okay, so things there. All right. Let's see here. Watch. Okay, it's at 9. It's not AM, is it?
4 days to find the diamonds.
No, okay, it is still the 3rd. Good. I was worried there for a second. I was like, we didn't go through the whole morning, did we?
Siesta time.
I'm going to try not waiting with the watch and just see what time it is when we get up, because it should be late enough in the day since he was already tired that he'll actually sleep, and we'll just wake up at like 7 a.m.
It wasn't the noise that woke me. When I woke up...
Right. Okay. Watch. And there we go. There we go. Now it's 7 a.m. So. Okay, now. We should be good to go. Right, so let's hit the newspaper.
Howdy, Mac. August...
I have 8 to...
There we go.
Have a nice day, Scott.
Mac could use his...
Let's
The
see what they
Tribune's
have to
open,
say down
but
here.
none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help you.
Oh, that's right. They don't open until, what is it, 9, I think?
The Tribune's open.
Okay. Yeah, I think that it's 9. See, so we're still going to lose some time because we're going to the newspaper first, but this way we're saving at least some. Like, I still don't want to get down there at noon if we can get down at 9.
Back at...
Okay.
Copy, boy.
Yep. What do you want?
Alright, so here we go. We have new information on Big Joel, so we can ask about him again.
What have you got on Joel Jones?
That has become unticked, so new info.
The classified should have the address of Pinewood. Joel Jones bought it last year. 12 months is a lot of real estate ads to look through.
I wonder if that means it's going to take a long time or something.
At last, Pinewood. Here's the ad and the address. Fresh mountain views. Suit Hunter. Must sell now.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, we spent a lot of time there because it is now almost, what is that, 3:30? Wow, so I'm glad that we backed it up. I wasn't expecting it to
Copy,
take
boy.
literally all day.
What do you want?
What have you got on Mickey Murphy?
We have a couple other things unticked, so I want to see what they
dead
are.
in tenement fire. Seems 6 people were killed in a fire on the night of August 4, including a guy called Mickey Murphy. Fire started in the basement. There are suspicious circumstances. Police are investigating.
Okay.
Copy, boy.
Yep. What do
The
you
last
want?
one, I believe, is Red Randall Hanna.
What have you got on
We do have a
Randall
new
Hanna?
clue on him, so...
Nothing.
There it is. The classic. Okay. Okay, and now it's a little after 3. So. Alright, but I bet that we have our information. Is it going to be Big Joel's cabin? There we go. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work out. We haven't been to his mansion yet. The cabin is probably where Frankie is being held. That means Smart Charlie and Dumb Charlie might be there, or some other goons or henchmen, and we have to be prepared for that. We do have Frankie's gun. We don't want to shoot anybody if we don't have to, though, because our gun license has been revoked. Before we leave town, because it is such a long drive, I think if we're going to talk to Louise, now is the time. Especially because it's late enough in the day. If we drive up to his cabin at night, we might be more likely to get what we want. I have no idea. That's just me trying to justify that I want to go to Louise first. Yeah, let's head over to her place. Let's see what else she's got to say that's new.
The Creel apartment. I'm haunting the place like a ghost. Me and Freddie both.
Thank you for coming around again, Scott. A girl can almost feel safe.
I see you've cleaned up.
Oh, Scott, what's the point? They might come around again. I can't put my life in order until you've solved this for me.
I'm on it.
I was about to comment on the fact that, like, you've had a couple days, and, like, oh, man, you live like this? Okay, here we go. So we do have quite a few things to ask her about. Well... Yeah, it really doesn't. I think I'd be tripping over that zebra skin rug every time that I went, from the front door to the bedroom or to answer the phone. Okay. I want to ask her about Angela because that's why we're here. That's the big thing. But I want to work my way up. I'm worried that if we ask her about Angela first, that might be the last answer she gives us. So I'm going to ask about other things.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
That man got what he deserved.
Who do you think gave it to him?
Someone with an ounce of decency.
Mrs. Creel, I
He
think...
killed my husband. Now he's dead and I'm glad. Can we talk about something nice now?
Okay, that's about what I expected.
Tell me about Ralph Spencer.
I was so sorry to hear that dreadful news. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Ralph's not.
Okay, Frankie.
Tell me about Frankie Henderson.
Who?
It doesn't matter. We were engaged once. It didn't take.
I was married once. It didn't take either.
Okay, Not subtle at all.
Tell me about Mickey Murphy.
I've never heard of him.
Okay, now we know that that's a lie. We know that's a lie because she has been to Jake's joint with Freddie while Gigi, Red, and Mickey were there because he knew her not only on site, but he specifically mentioned that she had been there.
Tell me about Red Randall Hanna.
I've never heard of him.
Okay, so she is absolutely lying. I wonder why and to what end.
You were nearby the night Angela died, Louise. I recognize the description.
Why, Scott,
Did you kill her, Louise? I haven't got time for acting.
How horrible! All right, I was there that night, but I didn't shoot her.
Keep going.
Joel Jones was bothering me after Freddie died. Joel was fond of Angela, so I thought she could help me get him off my back. I followed you and Angela that night, waiting for you to leave. Then I heard the shots. I ran. Is that what you want to hear?
It'll have to do.
Okay. I wonder how much of that is true. We know that she's caught up in this deeper than she's making it seem. I'm interested to see how it pans out. Like, was she the motivating force? Did she help Freddie come up with this scheme to steal the diamonds? Was she in on it when Dan arranged to have him killed and Thumbs framed? How much does she know? Because she does seem pretty genuine when she's mad at Thumbs for having supposedly killed Freddie. So, does she actually know? Not sure. But that's everything except the news.
That little boy sure got a rough deal.
It's a terrible world. I'm glad there are men like you in it.
Okay, well, we don't have anything else to show her, I don't think. She wouldn't really have anything to say about Red's receipt because that was between him and Joel Jones. Yeah, I don't see anything else here that's going to be really useful. So,
I'll get back to work. Goodbye, Mrs. Creel.
Hurry back, Scott.
Okay. It's got to be close to 6. Oh, it's after 6. Okay. Well then, if that's the case, let's go straight on to Jake's joint.
Jake's joint.
Let's see what Gigi has to say.
Okay, listen up. Hotel Seville, room 78. There's a man there that you've been looking for. Me, I'll be elsewhere. And don't wait for a postcard.
I won't.
Okay. Well, that was pretty quick. I don't suppose you have anything to say.
Tell me about Joel Jones.
I still don't like you.
Fair enough. Okay, so all three of our buddies down there are gone. The Hotel Seville, he said, I'm guessing since he mentioned that it's going to show up here on our map somewhere. Hotel Seville. Oh, there it is. Room 78. That happened awfully quickly. I'm starting to get the feeling we might be edging up towards the conclusion of the game because things are piling up a lot faster, and it seems like there's less to do on some of these days, like, than there were in Disc 1. Of course, that's provided that we're doing everything right. I have no idea what I'm missing. Let's go ahead and see if we can go to the Hotel Seville right now, because the worst that happens, of course, is that, you know, it's like with the First National Bank where he tells us we don't need to go there right now, or he'll have to come back tomorrow. Okay. We're in business.
The Hotel Seville, a high-class hotel that won't put up with street drunks. Last time I was here, they threw me out.
I have called the house detective. I suggest you leave before he arrives.
What?
I guess he remembered me. That's kind of touching.
Oh, okay, because he said he got thrown out last time. He remembered him. Okay. Well... Okay, so the con here... Let me talk this out with y'all. We just had to, like, sneak into someplace else where we would have been recognized. I'm not going to go through that whole line of reasoning again. Y'all were here for it. Or if you're watching the YouTube upload, of course, you can just watch the previous videos. But the point is, we just had to sneak into someplace else using a disguise, right? So... there's no reason that we shouldn't be able to use a disguise again to sneak into this place, right? The downside of that means that if we're going to do it today, which seems important, because we want these clues, we want these leads as quickly as possible, bam, 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 we have found out that if we wait, we get screwed. So, downside... probably going to have to load it, which I did not want to do, and then go back through this day again. But the upside is, we know what we need to do, right? Which is when we hit the barber shop, grab some more hair, and then when we go to the newspaper, before we look up the address for the cabin, we make another mustache, we put on some more makeup, and we still have the tuxedo, right? So, I mean... Actually... you know... tell me if this is crazy. I think that I remember... when we were at the Red Dragon Laundry, and then later on in the newspaper office when we were, like, jotting down on the tickets, we were changing the numbers to get different stuff out. There was a maternity dress, there was, like, another tuxedo, there was something else, and then wasn't there a bellhop uniform? Yes, you remember. You remember. So I'm not crazy. There was a bellhop uniform. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Back? Hey, Ralph, what are you...
Okay. Now, this seems like a leap. But I feel like the game has given us all of the elements, all of the clues here to tell us what we need to do. And what I am feeling is that we're not supposed to use the tuxedo here, that we need to get our hands on that bellhop uniform, because why would it be there and why would it be an option, and then we go to a classy hotel that actually has bellhops in uniforms, and we need a disguise. So I'm guessing that means the tuxedo is not going to be sufficient. First things first, I'm going to have to load it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Do you think, should we try for that? Yeah, it was the first or second one. It was like number, what was it, 16, 18, 19, and 20, I think were the numbers that we could make out of what he gave us, which was, I don't remember the ticket number he gave us. Yeah, I don't remember, but so does that sound crazy? You think we should, okay. All right, then in that case, actually, that means we are going to need the fountain pen again, probably, I assume. And you know what else? Just in case, I'm going to take Frankie's dress, because he might give us 2 different ticket numbers, and we'll see what we can turn into the bellhop's number, because one of these might be necessary and the other one not, or something. So better safe than sorry. We will go in forewarned and forearmed. Okay. Oh, I just thought of something, though. I think I may have done it stupid when I loaded it, because, remember, Scott would not take the tuxedo out because he already had one, right? He also would not change it to the bellhop number because he was like, well, why would I need that? I bet. I bet we have to go there first, and that's why it's late at night, so that we can get thrown out, and then the next day we can go in and we can get the bellhop's uniform, because in character Scott doesn't know that we need it. Oh, man. Okay.
Siesta time.
Okay, though. We know. We can zoom through this real quick, so bear with me.
It wasn't the noise that woke me. It was the silence. No one, when I woke,
Yeah, I hate how much sense that makes. Okay, it's 7. First things first.
Back at Mac. Howdy, Mac.
Okay.
August.
Right.
Boy.
We still need to do this because we still need more hair for a new mustache.
I had them 8. Have a nice day, Scott.
And we don't have anything else to do here.
Mac.
But. Maybe what we can do... We don't know how late the laundry is open. Maybe what we can do is go ahead and drop something off and get the tickets. And then while we're at the newspaper office, we can go ahead and, like, maybe change them or at least have the tickets there and be prepared. So we'll already have the tickets. So then, even if we can't pick up the bellhop uniform until the next day, we can stop by the newspaper office and we can change the tickets and then go immediately to the laundry and get it, like, early in the day. That's what I'm thinking. Let's try it. Let's give him the tuxedo first. No, actually, let's give him the dress first, because we shouldn't need that for anything else, right?
Could you clean this for me?
1/4. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys, I think that was it. Because it's ticket number 10, right? And the bellhop was... It was either... Well, the numbers were 16, 18, 19, and 20. And if those are the same, he could make all of those out of a ticket number 10. So I think that's what we need to do anyway. We shouldn't have to give him the tuxedo, so we can hang on to that. Okay.
The Tribune's open.
Newspaper office.
Back.
All right. Okay, now. Let's figure out how to do this, like what order. We have the ticket, but he does not know yet what he needs to do with it. Let's go ahead and get some red ink.
Red ink. I'm ready to start debiting.
Okay. The ticket. Let's go ahead and hear his comments and see if we're correct.
I can change it to 16, 18, 19, or 20. This should get that tux back.
What? No. No, like, huh? What the hell? We have a tuxedo. Okay, now this seems like it might actually be some kind of oversight in the game. Because before, when we had Brewer's dirty tuxedo, we could not get the clean tuxedo. And we did everything in the world, even up to and including trying to hide Brewer's tuxedo, like in storage or in the trunk of our car and stuff like that, to fool the game into thinking we didn't have it. And now suddenly, when we don't need a tuxedo anymore because we have a clean one,
I'll use it here.
I clicked on that, and he just decided that a tuxedo is what he needs now that we have one? Okay, well that means I'm gonna have to load it again, which is great. That really does just seem like a glitch or an error in the game itself. That seems like a coding error, I think. There's no way we could have known. So that's...
Hey, Ralph.
That I just don't know, like, what's up with that. That's very strange. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it. I'm going to keep the tuxedo with us. Actually, no. You know what? Because in order to wear the tuxedo, it has to be here in the closet anyway. So I'm going to put it there. Maybe that will stop the game from thinking that we don't have one, because we just need the dress for the 10. That is both unfortunate and confusing. Okay. Barber. Let's head out and get this done.
Boy.
Have a nice day, Scott.
Mac, could you...
Okay. To the laundry. Give them the dress.
Could you clean this for me?
Okay, there we go. To the newspaper. After we wait a smidge. All right. Now, red ink.
Red ink.
Okay. Now, was it 18?
18 was a bellhop uniform.
There we go.
I'm not that desperate for tips.
Okay. All right. So we were correct. He's not going to do it yet because he doesn't know that he needs to. So, he can only change the ticket here at the newspaper office. Since we can't go to the hotel until after we've spoken with Gigi and he gives us the address, that means that there is no way to come back here and do this on the same day. Let's reason this out. We will have to come back here and change the ticket tomorrow in order to get the bellhop uniform. So that makes sense. That means we don't have to worry about putting on makeup, and we don't have to worry about a fake mustache right now for the disguise. We can also do that tomorrow because we will have to come back here to change the ticket, because we will have to go to the hotel tonight to find out that we need the disguise. So let's get this information here.
What? 6 dead and...
Right.
Copy.
Okay.
What?
All right. Okay. Let's check our time. Okay, we seem to be good. We're about the same time as last attempt. So let's head over. Let's talk to Louise, right?
The Creole.
Thank you for...
Okay, we're going to ask her...
That...
It doesn't take any additional time, so I'm just going to go
Tell-
ahead and ask about everything
Tell-
because we don't know for sure what Scott will need to know in character later,
Tell-
and he may need to be able to call her out on the fact that she lied about Mickey and Red.
I'll get...
Okay. Now we should be able to go straight to Jake's joint.
Jake's.
There we go. Okay, so we've got that clue. To the Hotel Seville.
The hotel...
This fellow can throw us out.
I guess he remembered me.
Okay. Noom, yes indeed. Okay, so... Let's go back, and we can't do anything else until tomorrow.
Hey, Ralph, what?
Put your hat up there. Okay. I'm going to wait until about 9 o'clock. There we go. Oh, and I'm going to save it. So let's down here. I need to remember what we're doing. Oh, I'm out of characters. No problem. Okay, y'all just help me remember which one this is. There we go.
Siesta time.
All right, let's hope that this works. Let's check our time. 7 a.m. Very good. All right, let's get out there. We're going to need a shave.
Back at... Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
August 5. Morning
Hey.
edition. Periwigged. Dark horse comes good in photo finish. Odds of 25 to 1. That's a lot of happy punters.
Well, indeed. Gigi probably just made more than enough money to get out of town.
Towel time. You know, sometimes, Scott, I'm reminded of a time long ago when a maniac with a razor got a job at a barber shop. They called him Mr. Hot Towel because he'd make like he was going to shave his victims, then towel their faces and cut their throats, then never scream because he was so fast. He got 17 of them, then just disappeared. He may have opened his own barber shop somewhere around here. Boo! I love that.
The boo is really what sells it.
Do you believe it?
Oh my goodness, that was good.
Look, I've told you I'm not taking your bets, and I mean it. Don't make me organize a visit to your house.
Yeah, I bet the customers dig that one.
Finish.
Comedy jokes.
Have a nice day, Scott.
Okay. Now let's see. Still a little after 7:30.
Mac could use his aftershave as paint stripper.
Let's head to the Red Dragon Laundry. Oh, no, wait. No, we need to go to the newspaper first, because we have to change the ticket. Okay, so... Okay, newspaper office.
Back.
Alright, now.
I'll use it here.
Right.
I can change it to 16, 18, 19, or 20.
Alright, well, let's get that bellhop uniform.
That bellhop getup could come in handy.
There we go. We did it.
There's nothing I can change it to.
Okay, no, that's fine. He already changed it. There we go. Number 18. We did it. We did it. Okay, so now.
This should hide my bruises, as long as it stays dark.
Makeup. All right. We figured it out. See, we got this game's number.
So long as I don't sneeze.
Okay. Now, we shouldn't have to wait. We should be able to go straight to the laundry, and we don't have anything else to do, I don't think. I can't think of anything. Yeah, nothing's really coming to mind. So let's give him ticket 18.
Yes.
Laundry, cleaned and pressed.
Okay, and now we've got a bellhop uniform.
A bellhop uniform and the livery of the Hotel Seville. Reminds me of a grasshopper.
Okay. Alright, so now we have everything. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to do before we go to the hotel? Because we know the hotel is open at night, because we went there before. We don't know what will be different during the day versus the evening. So, on the one hand, if we go to the hotel, we don't know how long it will take, and we may get shut out of other stuff that we need to do during the day because it is open at night. On the other hand, if we wait, like, we need something else to kill that time, otherwise it's not constructive. So, is there anything else on our list? Any other clues we can follow, or anything else that we should do? I'm really not 100% sure. Unless we're just going to go to the cabin. Yeah. And honestly, that might not be a bad idea. It's still early enough. Yeah, it's only 10 a.m. Since we're doing well, it might not be a bad idea to do a safety save. Should we? Because it will take a little bit of time. But then again, it's on our way from the laundry, like, to the hotel. We have our disguise. Let's do it because I don't want to do all of this again.
Back at my office.
I'll just save on a different file. Scott, please. I'm begging you. Just, please. Okay, we've made enough progress. I think I can save over this one. That was my CD1, like, safety save. Okay, so... Yeah, that too. I'm guessing that we will probably have to do the same thing with the bellhop uniform. Yep. Yep, looks like it. Aha. Aha, aha. Boop. Okay, so while it is in there, let me go ahead. I will just save it again. I'm an obsessive saver. I know it. Okay, so I can't think of anything else that we can do that would be useful. We haven't been to Meg's Diner. We haven't been to the police station, but I don't know what else we would tell the cops right now. Like, do we have anything for Officer Denton that would be useful? I can't really think of anything, because even Red's receipt right here, like, I can't remember if he knew who Red was. He knew who Mickey was. But Gigi and Red, I'm not sure if he knew who they were. We have not been to the cabin yet. We have been putting that off, and I don't know when to go, because...
2 days to find the diamonds.
See, today is the 5th. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to head out there and at least take a look, because I just saved it. We can always load it if, like, anything goes wrong, or if, you know, if that's not what we were supposed to do. But if today is the 5th, we're coming up, I'm guessing this is, like, so if July 31st was the time limit for the end of Disc 1, I'm guessing that the 6th is the time limit that they have put on us for Disc 2, so we're probably coming up on the end of the case, and therefore on the end of the game if we do everything right. But if we don't do everything right, we may find the diamonds, but they may kill Frankie or something, and we don't want that to happen. So today being the 5th, we don't know when on the 6th they're going to try and off her if we don't come up with the diamonds. And if we wait all night to go to the hotel, we might not have time to go out there later. Do you guys think that we should go and visit the cabin? That's the only other thing I can think to do while it's still early, because we still have time, plenty of time in the day, because it's not even 11 a.m. yet. So we could drive out to the cabin and see if that's where they've got Frankie, and then if we're able to rescue her or something, we will still have the evening to visit the hotel. So I'll let you all make the call. I mean, that's... assuming that it comes to some constructive end, then yes, it is better for sitting around for 10 hours. Okay, alright, let's try it then. We have not been out there. We have no idea what to expect. It's going to be a bit of a long drive, but this may work out then, because since it is a long drive, we've got all day to get out there, and then when we come back, it'll doubtless be evening. Okay, fingers crossed, y'all. Ooh, we got an FMV.
A little place in the...
Oh! Oh! What in the... Did somebody shoot our tires out? Oh!
I found your little playmate. He doesn't have what we want. Too bad. Enjoy your last moments together.
That is Smart
A
Charlie,
cabin in the
and that's
mountains
Frankie.
With Frankie. Be kind of romantic if it wasn't for the crackpot with a gun.
Scott, my knight in shining manacles. How's the rescue going so far?
All going to plan. Just not my plan.
Got any ideas, Lancelot?
Not yet. Give me time to think.
Think fast, Einstein.
Oh boy, this is probably going to be on a time limit, because last time we had to deal with Smart Charlie it was. Oh boy. We could just talk to her. Let's see, last time we had to skip forward. Oh, okay, so we can move around. What is that?
Is your hair pinned, or does it stay up by itself?
It's pinned up, but I can't reach it with my hands behind my back.
But I can.
Oh.
One rescue as ordered. I'll bill you later.
Hey, because we know we can pick locks with hairpins. That's right.
Not bad, Houdini. I could kiss you.
Save it for now. Act as if you're still tied up.
Okay, Sherlock.
Okay.
They're bolted down. Shirt stuff out there tried to steal one.
Is there anything you didn't notice in this room?
Yeah, a way out.
Let's see. Oh.
3 things stop this from being the perfect weapon. No powder, no shot, and it's nailed to the mantelpiece.
Okay. Well, we've got another. I guess this changes our view back.
Santa Claus.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
A fireplace.
Well, we knew that. Okay. What's that?
A bear trap. A good one, too, judging by my glass-eyed friend in the corner.
Well, can we... Ooh. We can use it on... Oh, we can use it on the door, the window, that deer head. We can use it all over the place. Or is it just like... The game doesn't know what to do. It's just lighting up because we can interact with it. Can we set it in front of the door? That's what I was thinking, so that when they come back, maybe, like... Do y'all think we should set it in front of the door? Maybe we could use it to break the window and get out. Okay, quick, door or window? Because they're going to come back. I'm going to go with the door. Okay, door.
Do you think you're making enough noise?
Oh.
Scott!
The door opened, and the case closed forever.
Okay. Okay. No, we did set the trap. I think I get what happened there. I think this is actually legit. I think that what happened is when he set the bear trap in front of the door, then when the bad guy opened the door, he saw it. And that's why he stopped and just shot through the door, thinking somebody was hiding behind it. I think that was legit. Like, I'm not mad about that. I think I get it. Okay. Well. Okay, that gives me an idea, though. That gives me an idea.
A cabin in the mountain.
Here's what I'm thinking. Let's see. We did this, and then we did this. If I throw it out the window, they'll think that Scott escaped. He'll come through the door and then turn towards the window and have his back to us, and we can tackle him or shoot him with Frankie's gun. That's what I think. Yup. Come on. And behind the door again. Right? Like, hide out of sight.
Say your prayers!
He needed killing. Come on, Scott. Let's get out of here.
Frankie, my
We found
girl.
the sheriff and gave him a tour of the cabin. He nearly swallowed his cigar when he saw the dead thug on the floor. Frankie was in full swing by then. He had the facts, and she played them right.
All
The finger
right.
pointed to the man who owned the cabin, Big Joe. Charges were laid against Frankie, but the Tribune paid her bail and got her out to write the story before I finished giving
right.
evidence. Cops are always soft on dames in self-defense cases.
All
Frankie
right.
paid for a new windshield. I gave her the ransom note to keep as a souvenir.
Cool. Cool. All right, y'all. Oh, man. Okay. A lot just happened. And all of it was good. Okay, so that first of all, that felt good to punch Smart Charlie. Oh yes, what time is it? It is later the same day. I hope. I have to assume that it's the same day. So okay. First things first, here's something I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna get this ring out, something we haven't done the whole time. I'm gonna get this out and put it in our inventory, and the next time that we talk to Frankie, if we get another chance to see her before the game's over, I'm gonna give her the ring. Because Scott and Frankie, we've been through a lot together. I think that it is time to give this old flame another try. They make a good team, y'all. I want to get the best ending for everybody. Phew. Oh man, that is thrilling. Okay, so yes, I ship it. I ship it. Frankie is the best girlfriend. I'm like, stop, I'm already by. Okay, okay, so we need to go back to our office in order to get the bellhop uniform, but man. Okay, so I guess at this point, we're just after the diamonds, and we still have to find Dan, right? Like, we have to close the original case, because a lot just went down, and it sounded like they put Big Joel away. So Joel Jones is no longer a going concern, that, you know, the expose and the cabin and everything, that took him down. So we got our revenge against Smart Charlie, and we took down Big Joel with Frankie's help. So, yeah, exactly. That's what we're actually getting paid to do. The point of this whole case is to find Dan Small, and when we find him, we should find the diamonds. Unless he's also looking for them. But I'm wondering, I think either Louise has got them, and that's why he was so interested in Freddy, and maybe why Freddy wound up dead, is because Freddy gave the diamonds to Louise to hide. Or Dan flushed them down that sink, and that's why a man was acting suspicious around the storm drain, because otherwise, why even tell us the headline, right? Oh. Who is this? Oh.
I was real sorry to hear about Mr. Spencer. He was a good Joe. But I still need my rent money.
We do not have $100, but you know what? It's almost the end of the case, and we're gonna get paid, right, when we close the case. So let's just give him what we have. We have to keep something for, like, expenses, because we still have to get shaved and might have to go to Meg's and stuff like that, but a little money goes a long way in this game. I'm going to see if I can give him... We only owe him 100. If we can give him 90, I cannot believe that we are 85 freaking cents short. But there's nowhere else for us to get money in disc 2. So I'm going to give him 90 and see if that will appease him like last time, where maybe he'll go away, give us extra time. Because if we can get paid for this case, we can pay him off.
That's a good start. Keep going.
I don't... I was hoping that was like a galaxy brain idea. I was hoping that was a big brain moment. Maybe we can tell him about Dan and explain like what we're doing.
Tell me about Dan Small.
I ain't got time to chat, Mr. Anger.
Okay. I don't have anything else to give him except more money. We can't give him the ring. No, remember we tried that before. Like we couldn't, there's nowhere to pawn the ring off or whatever. Okay, let me give you $5 more.
That's a good start. Keep going.
I don't know what else to do.
That's a good start. Keep going.
My guy, I literally have 15 cents. And I cannot give you the 15 cents. I can't click on it or anything. That's it. I don't know what else to do. Can we back out of the conversation and maybe he'll say something?
Okay, Mr. Anger. I'm all out of sympathy. You got 3 days to clear out.
Oh, okay. All right. Fine. Over 85 cents, huh? Well, maybe what we should have given him was this. I hate landlords. I hate them. I'm going to go back and get another bear trap, and I'm going to set it right there. And we're going to wait for 3 days, starting now. No. Okay, so here's the thing. Today is the 5th. I don't know when the case is going to close or when the game's going to be over, but that means he wants us to be out by the 8th. If we can find those diamonds and get our reward and stuff in the intervening time, that means that he just basically gave us 3 extra days to come up with the money. That's the way I'm going to look at it. Because there is no way, I think I said this before, there's no way we could have gotten any more money on disc 2. So there's literally no way that we could give him what we owe him unless we had given him more money back when we still had it. At the very beginning of disc 1 in our first interaction with him, like 2 minutes into the game. But we didn't know we were going to be short on cash. We had no idea we were going to get robbed at the end of disc 1 and all of our money stolen. We could not know any of that. So without reading a walkthrough or telling the future, they're just that's it. That's just it. So without literally starting over, I don't know what we could do differently. So I don't know if it's going to play out like this in the game, where maybe we'll get a happy ending because we get the reward money for the case or something. But
I'm going straight to the Seville. If anyone sees me in this getup, my career is washed up.
Okay.
The bellhops of the Hotel Seville must always be clean-shaven. If you present yourself in that condition again, you will be dismissed.
That's why I'm self-employed. No shaving regulations.
What? What just happened? So we went through all of this just to get thrown out. What, we had a shave, didn't we? Didn't we go to Mac? Because we read the newspaper and stuff. I'm pretty sure that we did, so are we not clean shaven? We did reload, but I thought that we still went to Mac. Did we not? I legit don't remember either. I cannot remember. Because that last time that we loaded, we did go and pick up the bellhop uniform, so I thought that we went to Max, but I may be confused. Okay. I don't know what else to do here. Yeah, we got a story. Now, see, the thing is, he's closed because it's 6 p.m. So that may legit be what it is it may be 5 o'clock shadow. Now, I don't think so, because remember, we were told that we needed to be cleaned up to go into the Blue Angel nightclub as well. And we shaved earlier that day and then never went back to Max, and it was like 7 at night when we were able to go in. So 5 o'clock shadow actually being a real game mechanic seems like something that this game would do. Is it the fake mustache? Well, but surely not, because maybe it is, but he said that he recognized Scott. They said clean shaven, so okay, if we did go to Mac, that had to be before the mustache. Because he shaves your mustache off, or it comes off on the towel. We can. Let's see. Okay, no, wait though. The only way that we can get rid of the mustache is by taking a nap, and if we do that, our makeup comes off on the pillow too. So, big oof. I think that what that means is that we're gonna have to go to the hotel in the morning before we go and rescue Frankie. Because that way we can make sure that we are clean shaven, and when we go to the newspaper office to change the ticket and get the bellhop uniform, we can go straight back to the office and then to the hotel, and we can try it without the mustache. If that's the case, then we can blast through the bit with the cabin pretty quickly, because we know what happens, so no harm done. I don't know what else to try there. It's either that, or we can go ahead and go to sleep, and we can wait and do it in the morning. I don't feel good about that, though, because this is a timed game, and if we take too long to get clues and things, we have been punished. I think that we're gonna have to load it and do the hotel first. Okay, but we can do that, though. We can do that. All we have to do is right here, right? Okay, so we have the bellhop uniform. We do not have any hair in our inventory. So what that means is that we've got the mustache on. So all we have to do, because he goes straight to the hotel, is we will click this button, and we will find out if it's the mustache or not. Because if we get thrown out, we know that it is, like, what is it? Yeah, it's 10 in the morning. So we've been to Max. So we have to be clean shaven. So if we hit this and he throws us out and gets mad, then it has to be the mustache, in which case we have time to go back to Max and have him take the mustache off of us.
I'm going straight to the Seville.
Let's find out.
The bellhops
Yep.
of the Hotel Seville.
Okay. Well, you have a
That's
mustache,
why I'm
asshole. Okay.
Back.
All right. Okay, so it's the mustache. There. Whatever. I don't care. Okay. It is the mustache. All right. Let's have Mac take care of it, and then we will come right back and go on to the hotel.
Back at.
And
Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott, you want me to shave that off or give it a saucer of milk?
we'll grab some more hair in case we need another fake mustache later. And yeah, we got this
I've read
story. So yeah, he's already read it. So we have
I
been.
shaved you today already. What are you, a werewolf?
No, I need the mustache off.
I shaved you today already. What are you, a werewolf?
I know. I need you to take my mustache off. Okay. All right. Okay. So here's what we do. We take a nap. We will take a nap. That will get rid of the mustache.
When I woke up, the pillow was hairy.
Yep. Okay. So now... Oh,
I was real sorry.
what time is it? Oh, it's the same day. Okay. Well then, you know what?
That's a good start. Keep going.
No.
Okay, miss.
Bite me. Here is a spoon so you can eat my entire ass. It's from Meg's Diner. Alright, now... let's go out to the newspaper office, put our makeup back on. Yep. You've
This
got
should
it.
hide my bruises.
There we go. Okay, now... we will go back to the office. We will use the bellhop uniform. We will go to the hotel. This should fix everything, hopefully. And since, like, we shouldn't need another mustache the rest of the day because we didn't need one before. So this way, if we do need more hair for another fake mustache, we can get it tomorrow.
I'm going straight to the Seville.
All right, now work this time. Come on.
You're late.
Screw you.
Pay will be docked. Here's your pass key.
Okay. Well, room 78.
Room 78. Looks like the person I'm supposed to meet is not in. I might as well make myself comfortable.
Okay. Well.
A double bed for a single person. Maybe he's expecting company. I think he'll be disappointed by me.
What's in here? Hey.
Never put another man's clothes on until you work out who his enemies are. A brown jacket with leather patches. A man in brown. Ralph's dying words.
Okay. Anything else? Ooh.
A bedside table.
Hey, we got stuff.
Let's see. The book falls open in the S pages. The smalls, to be precise. Looks like someone is arranging a family reunion. A postal receipt. A 2-pound parcel went to Oregon on June 15.
Okay. So this is Dan's room, I guess. Anything else?
A table.
Thank you.
The bathroom. I didn't know bathrooms came without mold. It's a bad time for a shower. The occupant of the room might catch me with my pants down.
Lol. Oh, we can actually, like, hide here. Okay. I hope we don't have to do that. Oh.
Never touch a bullet until you know who touched it before you.
Okay.
A shaving kit. Untouched. Owned by a bearded man or a lazy one. A towel.
So are we supposed to hide then? I'm assuming that we need to do something with this, like, because it's here. But, oh. Something's happening. What happened? Somebody came into the room. Oh, someone's in here with us.
Jesus!
Down for the count. I guess he never expected a shower to fight back.
Oh. Who in the world?
Okay, fella. Who are you? And why did I hit you? You're not awake yet, are you? I didn't think so.
I think I just clicked on reflex. Like, he just pulled open the curtain on me and I just, like, clicked. Is that actually... So what happened, like... Could I have missed it? Yeah, that looks like a fake beard. Well, we have a shaving kit right here. Hey! Let's take it off him, maybe. Look at that fake beard. Oh my god. This feels really weird.
Killing yourself was a nice plan, Creel.
What?
Dan was your body, and Thumbs was your fall guy. Killing Dan before he handed over the diamonds was your first mistake. Letting me get close was your second. You won't have a chance to make a third. Denton can tell you the rest when you wake up.
What? Oh. That's Freddie Creel. So that means... Oh, so Freddie Creel's body that was crushed in the crusher was Dan. And he did it to fake his own death. And then framed Thumbs for it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's all coming together. Oh, man. Okay. And then because he's wearing Dan's clothes, like the brown jacket and stuff, because back at the diamond robbery, Dan was the one who got away and didn't get caught by the police or whatever, right? Or something like that. Yeah, like a man in a brown coat was the one that he was the one that was carrying the diamonds. Thumbs got caught. 2 guys got away. The guy in the brown coat was carrying the diamonds. That was Dan. So...
Good Lord. The bellhop's gone mad.
I'm not a bellboy, and I've never been saner. Go ahead and call the police.
Oh.
I can wait for the police. I think an unconscious killer will take their minds off a fake bellhop.
Okay.
Denton was all smiles. Seeing as Creel wasn't the body in the crusher, there was only one person it could be. A lost brother who's never coming home.
Uh-oh.
Denton booked Freddie Creel for the murder of Dan Klein, alias Dan Small. I gave them the address of Dan's next of kin. She'll be here in a couple of days.
Okay. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Freddie Creel is alive. Dan ran off with the diamonds and hid them. Freddie wanted to keep them for himself, I guess, and not split them. So, overcome by greed, he killed Dan in the crusher and arranged for Thumbs to take the fall, but Dan didn't tell him where he hid the diamonds first. So it was Dan's room. We knew that in the Palm Tree Motel, so probably he put them down the sink, and then it was Freddie who was snooping around the storm drain trying to find them. Okay. Yeah, now we've got to go save Frankie. Okay. Okay. Let's get through this part really quick.
Is your hair...
I'm glad we can still do this. Okay.
We found a sheriff and gave him a tour of the cabin. Charge him. Frankie paid for a new window.
Hoo-wee. All right. Well, folks, we have done good work today. I think that we've come a little bit far. That I'm gonna... we don't need to be on CD1 anymore, so... We know the truth now. There, I'll save it as that. Whew, it's been a long day. We know that it's in the evening. Yeah, so let's just go to sleep and see what happens. We've saved Frankie. We have found Dan. We figured that out. Goodness gracious.
Siesta time.
You know, a thought just occurred to me.
I woke up with my face smeared across the sheets.
Right. A thought just occurred to me. It kind of got lost in this because this game moves so fast, and I really hate that there are so many QTEs and timers in it, and so many of them are hidden so that you don't know you're even on a timer, because it means that it's really hard for me to talk my way through stuff, to think about this, and it's full of puzzles. It's a puzzle game. So I wish that I had more time to do that, because things like this get lost and then I think of them later or like between episodes. But it occurs to me, Freddie was in possession of this postal receipt.
A postal receipt. A 2-pound parcel went to Oregon on June 15.
That was a while ago. June 15th, if I'm not mistaken, was right after the bank robbery and before Dan was killed. How many diamonds do you think does it take to weigh 2 pounds? Huh? I wonder. Okay. All right, well... I don't know what to do here. We have no, like, so we don't need to go and see Dan's sister because she's supposed to be coming to see us, he said. So that being the case, we don't really have a whole lot else to do. I want to go and see Frankie. It's a little after 7. That's what I'm thinking. Let's just do our routine, right? We don't need to go to the laundry. We don't need to go to the diner necessarily. Let's go grab a shave. Let's see what today's news is. I think we have like a day to kill. Maybe this might be the end of the game, folks.
Scott, good to see you. I had a few visitors yesterday. They weren't as unexpected as they thought they'd be.
Hey. There we go. My man Mac. We got your back. We got your back.
August 6th. Morning edition. Special extra. Gang busted. Mass arrests follow kidnapping of Tribune journalist. Prominent businessman charged. Nothing can bring back the dead, but this helps even the score.
Okay. I'm gonna grab some hair off the floor for the
some.
road. Oh, we already have some. Okay.
Towel time.
And yeah, maybe we can
to the fight next week? I might take the wife. I'll tell her we're going to the opera.
maybe we can take Denton one last donut if this is the end of the game. We have a couple cents left.
Do you believe it?
Yeah, by now, Mac, it would be weird if it didn't
He's
rain.
not running today. No. I'll talk to you when he does.
Oh, boy.
Finish. Have a nice day, Scott.
This could be
Mac
the end,
use his
folks.
aftershave as paint stripper.
This could be the end because he said she was going to take a couple days to get down here. So let's go to Meg's one last time. If this is the end, I want to make sure to see her.
Back at Meg's.
He sounds so excited. Let's grab donuts and coffee.
And coffee, thanks.
Thank you, Scott, for that.
Meg's Coffee, the universal solvent. I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Pay? And you know what?
August 6th. Morning edition.
Oh.
Police make arrest in Drain murder case. About time they were seen doing some work.
Oh, because that's Freddy, I'm guessing. You know what? It's the end of the game. I'm thinking, like, it feels really close to the ending. We don't have a lot of money anyway. Meg's donuts have been of a huge help to us. So you know what, Meg? Here's a tip. Here's the tip.
A tip? I've heard of those.
Well, now you've seen them. Okay, to the police station.
Back at the police station.
Hey, Scott, we got Freddie Creel on ice, and he's staying there. Ralph Spencer and Carl Brewer were hit with a .44. All the bullets match Creel's gun. He's up on charges of murdering Dan Small, Ralph Spencer, and Carl Brewer. Seen the Creel woman? We want her as an accessory.
Ooh, Louise is gonna be an accessory. Well, you know what? No, give me the donut, gang.
Thanks.
There we go.
I better get a refill.
We don't have anything to do here, I don't think. Unless...
There's a piece of paper in it. It's a notice about the policeman's ball next month. Music, dancing, and as many donuts as the county can produce.
Well, I'm sure Denton will be very happy there. Yeah, this feels like an ending, folks. Let's see what he has to say about all of this. Oh, we can't ask him about anything. Well, we can ask him about today's news.
They got the guy that killed that kid.
Seems like the kid got in this guy's way. His temper was spoiled by the heat, so he whacked the kid. Broke his neck by accident. Chucked him into the drain and ran. We caught up.
Oh, okay, so maybe it was unrelated. Oh, I bet it was a red herring, because if he did mail the diamonds, then of course they wouldn't be in the storm drain. right? Because I was thinking he flushed them down the sink. So it was a red herring. Ah, I bet that means that I'm right.
What do you know about the First National Diamonds?
Do a guy one favor, and he figures he owns you. Don't wear it out, Anger.
All right. We'll see you later, Denton. Or
Stay
not.
out of trouble.
Yeah, you do the same. Okay, to the newspaper office. We gotta see Frankie, right? We've got to.
Back at the Tribune.
Hey, our girl. Well, let's see. Let's start with today's
They
news.
got the guy that killed that kid.
The Tribune paid my bail so I could write my story. I'll be with you when I'm done.
All right. Well, you know what, Frankie? Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, we didn't get it. Wait a minute. I'll be right back, Frankie. That's right, because we loaded it. I forgot. Hey. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, look at that. We can interact. Just, sorry, I had to step back out to my car for something.
Oh, Scott. Do you really want to marry me?
Seems to me everything went wrong when I left you. Now, all I want is to get you back.
That's beautiful. Let me think about it. I'll let you know, okay?
I understand, but not too long, huh? There's this whole string of girls.
Sure. I'll let you know soon. I promise.
All right, she did take the ring, though. She did take the ring. All right. Cool. Cool.
Tell me about Dan Small.
We've just sold her to the Post. I have to write in a New York angle.
All right.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You'll never forget her, will you? She'll always be between us.
Oh.
Tell me about Ralph.
We didn't get to ask her about
I'll
Ralph.
be a while, honey. I'm only up to page 84.
Okay, fair enough. I don't think that she's got anything else for us. And I don't think that there's really anything else that we can get from her. So, well, we can use the phone, but I don't know what good it would do us. What questions do we have to ask that, from the morgue? Other than to confirm that, that we solved the case, kind of. What else? Is there anything else we need to do other than wait for her to show up? Oh, actually, I think there is one last thing that we can do. Well, I don't know. There's one last thing I want to do. So we've not seen Red in a while. But we found out he was on Joel Jones' payroll. Thumbs wasn't. Dan wasn't. Freddy wasn't. Gigi got out of town and Mickey died. And Red has not been brought to justice yet, but it seems like he had a hand in a lot of this, up to and including, like burning the nightclub down. Now that things have blown over, I wonder if maybe we could catch him at Jake's joint. I want to try this and see. I want to show him that receipt and see what he has to say about it. Because he needs to answer for his part in this. Is he going to be here?
Red Randall.
There you
Time
are, you
to
pyro.
drag him over the coals.
Hey, Seamus. How's the case?
The last poker player. The third little pig. That makes me the big bad wolf.
Oh, you know Scott is here for it. You know Scott is here for it. Let's get this guy on. There it is. Look at that. We can interact. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sneer, because this is the last we're going to see of your ugly face.
Where did you get that?
It doesn't matter where it came from, it's where it's pointing. To the chair, Red, and then straight to hell. Hot enough even for you.
Drop it.
Hey! Reckon you could stand to have some police in your joint this once?
I reckon I could. This once.
The cops came and dragged Red away. I gave them what I had in him and the fires, and they liked the sound of it. I'd done a good night's work.
All right. All right. Folks, I think we got them all. I think we got them all. Let me... Maybe? Is it too early to say that? All right. Oh my gosh. It's all coming together. This is so good.
Siesta time.
Maybe she'll come up in the morning and we'll see what happens then. Whew. Oh, I am wore out, but like it's in a good way if this is...
Come in.
Hey! There we go. I was going to look at the calendar. Here she is.
Please, have a seat.
The police sent me a telegram.
I'm sorry, Miss Klein.
Without you, I never would have known.
No one would. Sometimes it's better not to.
I owe you this.
Oh. Oh, huh. It looks like we can interact with her. Can we give the money back? Huh. Well, what do you guys think? What do y'all think? Should we keep it or give it back? Yeah. I feel like I'll let y'all decide, but we do have to pay our rent. Fair enough. There we go. Now we can pay our rent. We only owed him like $10 anyway, and we earned it. Oh man. Okay, we earned it. We can actually talk to her now. Cool.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Klein is German for small. I suppose Dan was trying to save the family name. I'm sorry to have made it hard to find him.
I was right.
You didn't know.
Officer Denton told me about the scar on his leg. He got it when he was 10. He was fishing.
Hey, fishing's not that sad. All kinds of nice people go fishing.
Thank you.
That was very hollow.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Nothing.
How about the killing of Carl Brewer?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hired him and then I didn't hear. I thought he was just lazy, so I hired you.
If you'd told us about him, Ralph and I might have known to watch out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's the last loose thread. So she hired Carl Brewer also. And that's why he was on the case looking for Dan. That explains everything. Okay, well...
What do you know about the First National Diamonds?
I haven't told the police this, Mr. Anger.
Oh? Told
I
them
got
what?
a package in the mail 2 months ago. It was full of diamonds.
Yes!
I didn't know what to do.
Yes!
I didn't know where Dan had got them from. I knew it couldn't be legal, but I didn't want to get him into trouble. So I hired a detective to find him. I should have called the police.
Where are they now?
They're here. Will you take them for me?
Oh.
Please don't bring Dan into it.
No promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Okay. She wouldn't know about most of this stuff, I guess. I don't know what else to ask her. I guess we just... I suppose we're done. We got the diamonds.
I should go.
Thanks for coming.
No, thank you, Mr. Anger.
Oh, Miss Klein, you got your suitcase.
It's not mine, Mr. Anger. It never was.
Oh. It's got the diamonds in
Miss
it.
Klein, call me Scott.
Goodbye, Scott.
Well, folks. All right. And
there they are.
There we go.
Cause of half a dozen murders or more. A heap of trouble over a small pile of things.
Oh, man. Well, there we go. The diamonds. The diamonds, folks. I'm going to give this one more save just because I don't know what's going to happen now. The game didn't automatically end, so yeah, I think that's what we need to do. We need to go to the police or to the bank or something. I guess to the police. We'll take these to Officer Denton. Oh.
I've been waiting for you, Scott. Have you got the diamonds?
What?
Perhaps.
I knew you'd win. You're rich.
You've hardly been helpful, Louise.
I'm sorry. But Freddie would have killed me if I had accepted.
Oh, yeah. Whatever.
Oh, Scott.
Whatever.
You've suffered for so long.
She was in on this, right? Like, y'all know she was in on this.
Let's run away together, you and me.
Because Freddie wasn't even dead.
What do you say?
What could I say? I didn't have to say anything. I could open the door and tell her to
she
get
does
out,
have a gun.
Or I could start
in her purse
driving
down here.
with her by my side.
Okay, I guess we tell her to get out.
No, Louise. No matter where we went, I'd still see the faces of Ralph and Mickey and Dan and the others.
All right, Scott. I've made my play and lost. Do you mind if I smoke?
You're not going to smoke. She's going to get her gun. No.
You still want that right? I thought the police still had this.
That's right.
I guess Louise gets what she wants. Even when she's on the wanted list.
Ha!
You're a move, Mr. Private Detective.
I could drive her over to Denton. Or open the side door and let her go.
What do you think?
Which was it to be?
There we go. Oh, yeah, she's a walking QuickTime event. We know that. I was ready this time. Do we take her to the police? Police? All right.
Let's go, Louise. Some part of me would have liked to let Louise go, but she knew Dan was dead all along.
Yeah, she
I
did.
took her to Denton, who booked her for accessory after the fact and concealing evidence. Louise didn't say goodbye.
I bet she didn't.
Anger.
Denton.
Rex. Shepard. Louise's gun. All right, we got something for you, Denton. Yes, we can give it to him. We've got something you're going to love. It's better than donuts, Denton.
Wow, Scott. You just won yourself the keys to the city. Tell me, how'd you find these?
Rocky.
I told him. I kept the part about Carol out. That left a hole in it wide enough to fit a police truck. But they were so pleased to get their ice back, they just drove straight through without noticing.
Cool. Wow, the game still isn't over. What is there left to do? I don't think that we do. The only other thing would probably be the postal receipt, and that would implicate, what's her name, Dan's sister. So, no, let's not give him some of our guns. We're not supposed to have those guns. That's true. Let's go back. Let's go see Frankie.
Back at the Tribune. Are you still thinking about us, Frankie?
I never stop, Scott. But I gotta get this story out of the way first.
I'll ask her about herself.
Tell me about yourself.
Scott, honey, I'm busy. Later when I'm finished, we'll talk.
Okay, we need to give him the guns. Okay, let's give him the guns.
Back at the police station.
Anger.
Denton.
Rocky. Dr. Scott. Janet. Brad. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can give him the gun. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have the option to shoot him? What is this, Return to Zork? No.
Thanks for handing it in, Anger.
We're not gonna do that. Okay, here. Frankie's 2, I guess? Alright.
32. Who does it belong to?
Someone who owns a 32. I went ballistics to check it out to see if it fires bullets like any you've got in Wreck-It.
Okay, clam mouth.
Okay.
Tell me about Red Randall.
Oh yeah, we should ask
Red
about that
Randall's
too.
going to stand trial for arson and the murder of 6 men, including Moving Mickey. Good work, Scott.
Alright, well good. That wraps that up too. You want this? Oh god, why can we give him that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's bad.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
Okay, well.
Stay out of trouble.
Maybe time has to pass.
Anger.
Denton.
Oh, well, we can ask him new stuff now. Yeah, we can ask him new things and, like, unlocked different stuff.
What have you got on Francine Henderson?
I'll get it.
What? What could you possibly have on Frankie? What is happening? I am so confused because this game I thought should have ended, so like I'm waiting now for some plot twist to jump out and break my neck. And I have no idea what it could be. I cannot predict anything at this point.
Here you go. All we got on her is traffic offenses. Some dames think we got nothing better to do than follow them around and see that they park right. All we got on her is traffic offenses.
Okay, alright.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
No, you're not. You had other things you could talk about.
Stay out of trouble.
Should we go back in again? Maybe we can ask him something
Anger.
else.
Denton. I'm clean out of questions for now.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay, well. I really don't know what to do. I feel like we've done everything. Okay, we can do that. Here, I'll do maybe like that. Now it's 2 o'clock.
Anger.
Denton. I'm clean out of questions for now.
Maybe he needs a little more time.
Stay out of trouble.
I mean, I don't know. It's y'all's show. There we go. We'll try one more time.
Anger.
Denton. I'm clean out of questions for now.
Yeah, I have no
Stay out of
idea what I'm
trouble.
supposed to be doing here, so... I don't know, like, what kind of information are we supposed to get? Well, I don't know where else to go. Maybe back to see Frankie again.
Back at the Tribune.
Maybe she's had time to think.
Are you still thinking about us, Frankie?
I never stop, Scott. But I gotta get this story out of the way first.
What do you know about the First National Diamonds?
We've just sold the cereal rights to Australia.
Australia. They had to get that one last little joke in.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
I've got to do a syndication feature for 6 papers.
Mickey.
Tell me about Mickey Murphy.
I'm doing the copy for the special edition, Scott, dear. Scoot.
Okay.
Scott, honey, I'm busy. Scoot.
All right. Well, I guess we go back to our office? Maybe? I don't know what else to do. If we run into the landlord,
Back
at least
at
we
my
can,
office.
we can finish paying him off, right? Lord. I am very surprised we're still playing.
A cup.
And I don't know what to do about it. I guess. Oh, okay, well that makes sense, actually. That's the only place I think we haven't been other than Big Joel's mansion. We never did go there. So here. Okay. Nah, not really. Not really. I think that's it. I think we covered everything. Like I said, the only place we never really went was the mansion, so...
I looked long and hard for Dan Small, and I lost a lot of friends. Something kept me going, though. Something strong. Maybe it wasn't Dan who I'd been looking for after all. Maybe it was Carol.
No.
There was one way to find out.
No. No, it's Frankie.
A woman has faces, along with airs and graces, but there's only one true woman inside.
Oh, we get a song.
The average fellow won't cite it. The side she keeps most private. It's only seen through private eyes.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
Woman exposes expressions and poses, making men think she's got nothing to hide. Day and night they see a mask, but the man who sees her last is the one who looks through private eyes.
Oh my goodness, this is
The
great.
veil falls aside, releasing the disguise with the touch of her glove. A candle
This is very good.
standing face to face, those private eyes see love. The woman is crying.
All right. Well, one way or the other, this is the end of the game. So I don't know. I guess there are multiple endings, not counting all the ways in which we could and have died. Maybe there are other endings that we didn't get, perhaps. But I'm gonna call it here because I'm pretty satisfied with the work that we've done. We put in an enormous amount of effort into this game, and first and foremost, I want to absolutely thank all of you who have been here, who commented on YouTube, who messaged me on Twitter, and who have been here on Twitch with me throughout the entire investigation, for all of your help and your company, because I legit could not have done this without your assistance, especially at several very key points. And not only that, but probably if I had been playing this for myself, like for my own enjoyment, rather than on the channel for you as well, I have to be honest, I probably would have quit at several points. I think I probably would have packed it in. Because, how do I feel about this game? Oh, and it quits to desktop, by the way. There you go, in case you're wondering why you're looking at a black screen. When the credits finish rolling, it quits the program. But, how do I feel about this game? This is one of my first blind Let's Plays on the channel, so I feel like I have to say something about my experience with the game, and that is, overall, I enjoyed it. In terms of the quality of the game itself, like the overall experience, I think I probably have to give it like maybe a 5.5 or a 6 out of 10. And the reason why is I love the silliness, I love the jokes, I love the goofs, and I like the idea behind the game. I really liked what it was trying to do. The music slapped, the environments were all great, the art, but the big sticking points for me are the UI, which was incredibly bad. Yeah, that's very fun. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, rather than give it a star rating, I want to say that too. Like, it's a bad game, but I really had a lot of fun with it. The UI really held it back. That was an awful sticking point. The timers as a concept were not bad intrinsically, like in and of themselves, but they were poorly executed for my taste. I really do think that it's a difficult game to try and engage an audience with, and it was very frustrating to have the game fighting me and punishing me for stopping to think about the puzzles that it was throwing at me. So yeah, the logic was not, but it was a fun story, but the gameplay itself and some of the decisions that were made in it were just objectively not great. Nonetheless, you can see that there are multiple endings there at the end. Like with Louise, we could have made several different choices. I feel like I missed something with Frankie because we did give her the ring, but then we didn't. The ending was like we went off in search of Carol instead of staying with her after we'd already proposed to her, and that seems a little weird, so I feel like I did miss something. But as you saw, like the thing with the tuxedo and the laundry tickets, that the game stumbles over itself in places, and I feel like there are programming glitches or holes in the code where some of those if-then switches are not always toggled the way that they should based on decisions we made. So that gives you something to look forward to if you want to play the game for yourself. If you are watching on YouTube, then there is a link in the video description. Just scroll down to find out where you can pick up The Dame Was Loaded for your own enjoyment, and I hope that you have just as good a time with it as we had here. Would I play it again by myself to find all of the other endings? No. Would I recommend that somebody else play it as a fun experience, especially as like couch co-op or a party game, kind of the way like that my friends and I played Contradiction or the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker? Yeah, I think that it was fun. It's a bad game, but it was a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun to play it with y'all. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And that's the end of the Let's Play. I'm not going back for the other endings because I want to leave something for y'all to find if you decide to check it out for yourselves. So I'll take next Monday off, and then you can look forward to the return of Specific Pixel and the conclusion of our Final Fantasy VII Let's Play as we return to that. Not all in one episode, but just we're going to get back to it, and we're going to finish it now that he's coming back off of hiatus. So hopefully you'll give him a warm welcome, and we'll look forward to seeing you on our next Monday stream, as well as the Thursday and Saturday streams. All of those days are at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. And, of course, don't forget to follow and subscribe if you're not already. And do the same over on YouTube as well. Go over there, follow my channel, give this series a like. I've got a whole playlist, and you can find all my playlists there. And follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Pillowfort as well. And I'll catch you for the next game. As always, thanks for playing.